Go ahead. Yeah, well, just to let you know, we're going to be working 2,000 and below. We're on a pursuit over here with the city and the county helicopters for a suspect, wanted for homicide. It started in the southern district, went over to the southwest district, and is now back into the southern district, headed down towards Cherry Hill. We're getting a little on the busy side here right now, but we're still monitoring it. It looks like he's going to try to head over towards the BW Parkway 295, and it looks like we may be going heading back towards the city right now on the BW Parkway. So a crazy chase happening right now. We'll monitor it as we can. We will update you as you can, but unless you guys have any questions, we're going to send it back to you in the studio as we're getting just a little busy up here between air traffic and following this individual. Potomac Sky Team 11 would like to go ahead and switch over towards BWI Tower. We're going to be going into their airspace. He's headed down here towards Cherry Hill. Thank you. Hello, Tower. Yes, we understand that this vehicle is wanted in reference to a homicide. Law enforcement officers, city police tried to stop the vehicle in the southern and southwest district. The vehicle took off. They called for assistance from their police helicopter, Foxtrot, as well as the county. We ended up spotting the vehicle around the Wilkins Avenue area, and now it appears this individual is working his way down towards Cherry Hill. We just got off of Hanover Street, and we're working our way pretty much towards the Cherry Hill area in the southern district. We don't know how this is going to turn out, but he's been doing everything he can to elude police. This suspect is a homicide suspect, and I'd like to take and give you a little bit more, but I'm getting real close to BWI. We're going to continue sending pictures to you guys if the anchors want to kind of take this, but we're going southbound BW Parkway, and I've got to start talking to the tower down here because it looks like we're getting so close to their airspace that they're going to need assistance in dealing with traversing the air traffic. We just don't know if it's going to head down towards D.C. or if it's going to head towards the Beltway. We'll try and give you a little bit update a little bit later on here, but right now southbound 95, just north of the Beltway, is where this individual is in reference to this homicide suspect. As we get more, we'll update you. Reporting in Sky Team 11. I'm Captain Roy Taylor. Tower, Sky Team 11. All right, we're working our way southbound the BW Parkway. We're still to the northeast of the airport right now. I'll keep you advised as to what this suspect heads, if he hits Beltway or if he continues southbound. But this is a homicide suspect that we're working with police on getting it. And I think right now we went to a flight of 2. Looked like state police was in the process of assisting with this apprehension that we have here. But if we pull out, we're going to show you a picture of just how many police cars are here at the scene and how the roadway is pretty much blocked just due to this law enforcement activity that happened in Baltimore City and ended up going through several districts of the city, almost all the way down here to BWI Airport, and then working its way back towards Baltimore City when other agencies were able to assist Baltimore City with the apprehension of this individual. Alternate route, obviously, is take the Beltway around to circumnavigate this area. We can also tell you that we saw numerous accidents involving this vehicle where other civilian vehicles were involved, and we saw a lot of emergency equipment responding to that. But this is the first time for me seeing this amount of police cars involved in trying to capture a homicide suspect. The location that we're at right now is northbound the BW Parkway, known as 295, between the Beltway and 895. Now we have video to show you of how this pursuit ended up being terminated, as this vehicle was chased in the southwest district, in the southern district, back into the southwest district, back into AA County, and then ended up crashing here or being forced to stop by law enforcement agency. But they had the city police helicopter Foxtrot as well as the Baltimore County Police helicopter involved in keeping an eye on this vehicle.
67 miles per hour up Valley View Street, almost double the speed limit as he comes up on another busy intersection, through a red light there, not even slowing down, not even a sign of braking as he went right through that red light there. And now we're going to start to see, I would imagine, those lead units start to pull back slightly. It's going to be very difficult for them to keep up with him in this kind of traffic as he continues speeding through these intersections.
Especially going 70 plus miles per hour in that big truck, and the way he is just disregarding any kind of traffic stop signs or lights.
Already on several occasions, we've seen him make those wide turns, extra wide turns occasionally, even going into partially into oncoming lanes of traffic. Fortunately, the area that we're talking about here, you're not going to see many pedestrians. It's a pretty, it's a very heavily trafficked vehicle area, but where we are now, just south of Los Alamitos, is really not very prevalent to see a lot of crosswalks as we make our way further towards the west here. Until he gets further towards downtown Long Beach, then we'll start to see some more commercial activity. But right now, he's got a straightaway here along Westminster Avenue and Bolsa Chico Road as he continues to do about 75 miles per hour. Fortunately, though, they've been able to keep up with him, so they've made their way through the South Bay here, starting near the beach and ending up all the way down near Seal Beach, which is where it sounds like Seal Beach PD took over this pursuit. I'm not sure if Manhattan Beach PD even has a unit in the pursuit still. That is a Seal Beach primary unit. He's got at least 2 units, and both of them appear to be Seal Beach. So for right now, Seal Beach is the primary agency taking this over from Manhattan Beach PD, but so far not relinquishing this pursuit. They are still continuing to chase this guy down despite the dangerous driving with only the help of that CHP helicopter. So he's moving further west here into an industrial area just to the east of downtown Long Beach.
But now we're back to the crosswalks, to heavy traffic, and then this is when it gets really dangerous, Chris.
Yeah, it's going to get more dangerous here. You can see some houses off to the left there. So a combination of residential neighborhoods up ahead here, as well as commercial businesses. And the further west he gets, the closer we're going to get to the busier parts of Long Beach. Oh, look at this. This is going to get dramatically more dangerous here if he continues this behavior. Jumping over that center median, trying to lose those units, doing a U-turn, and now going the opposite way. He's now turned around, made a crazy U-turn over that concrete median, and now going eastbound on 2nd Street in the direction he came from. This may prompt Seal Beach to ask for mutual aid here. They may begin asking for more units to help out in this pursuit.
This type of driving, this erratic driving, is certainly dangerous, and best case scenario, if they could maybe do a spike strip and figure out a pattern. If he starts driving around in some type of pattern, that's the best case scenario, I guess.
It just seems like they don't have the personnel to do it unless they do call for help, as Chris was saying. And then he did loop around twice, but you said they have been successful, at least Seal Beach units have been successful to basically stay close to his tail, right, Chris?
Right. Now, he just crossed the Long Beach Marina, and still, despite all of that weaving through traffic, I've spotted at least 2 or 3 units that have managed to keep up with him throughout all of this crazy driving.
It has gone through the Newhall Pass, through Sylmar, now down into the valley, passing through North Hills. CHP is in pursuit of this white sedan. They initially called it a Lexus, then they called it a Kia. We don't know how many people are inside this car, but it is driving at extremely high speeds on the southbound 405 freeway right now. Very reckless in all lanes. We don't know the want yet on this, but we know that the pursuit started up in the Escondido Canyon area in Agua Dulce on the southbound 14 just about 15 minutes ago. And this driver, whoever it is, has gone from the Agua Dulce area here into the North Hills Panorama City area in less than 15 minutes. Did not see it collide with any other vehicles, but now it looks like that white vehicle very clearly disabled here in the center divider, right in the Panorama City area. This is just to the east of Van Nuys Airport on the 405, and you can see drivers slowing down to see if everyone is okay, but that was a hard collision. It looked like he was just swerving way too hard, and I apologize if we've lost this signal here. We are working to get that back from SkyCal. But coming out live to me, I can tell you that CHP was okay. We have the signal back now. We apologize for that transmission interruption.
You can't see anyone moving in there. You can't see any movement whatsoever. That car just, I mean, flew across the roadway, smashed right into that center divider with such force and such impact, because you were tracking speeds of what? But when we first took this, Mark, I could not believe the speed, the rate of speed this person was driving. It was so reckless. It's so dangerous. I mean, luckily it's not the morning commute or the afternoon commute, so traffic conditions out on the actual freeway weren't that bad, so you weren't going to be stuck in any type of congestion or have a heavy volume overall. But regardless, I mean, it's the 405 freeway. That's one of the most traveled freeways in Southern California, so it could have been way more dangerous than it has turned out to be, specifically just for this driver itself.
This driver engaging in some of the highest speeds that we have seen in a high-speed pursuit in recent memory, and also weaving in and out of traffic at those high speeds on the 405. Really a miracle that no one was struck, but it does look like also, miraculously, this pursuit driver not injured. There is no call for service here for a rescue ambulance, and it appears this suspect is standing on their own. They are being searched now by CHP in handcuffs. They will be taken to the nearest CHP office. This was their pursuit. So we are still working to get a want on this vehicle. Certainly speed and felony evading is going to be the charges this driver is facing.
Vehicle 1.
November 247 Kilo Golf, contact departure.
On departure 7 Kilo.
Traffic is still light for Dale Mabry. You still got, pretty heavy traffic at the intersections. Roads are dry, and he's driving fairly slow, probably 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour right now. All right, he's through Cypress, still southbound on Dale Mabry.
American 1478.1207, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
See if we can get stop 6 at
American
19 right, clear for takeoff, American 1470.
the right turn lane's the only one open.
Right now, the right turn lane's the only lane open at Kennedy, and he's probably going to take it.
Cayman 201, Tampa Tower, runway 19 right, line up and wait.
19 right, line up and wait,
go around
201.
and cut through traffic. Dale Mabry and Kennedy, he's going to go eastbound now. Eastbound Kennedy from Dale Mabry.
Try to get sector F.
The next one's going to be Himes.
Yep.
See if F can set up on the bridge. Also, let's see if we can get units on Armenia and Howard.
Yeah, he's not driving fast. Armenia and Howard probably be good. He just passed Himes. He's in the left lane. He's still
American 1470, contact departure. Have a good day.
He's going northbound Glen from Kennedy.
Cayman 201, contact departure.
What do you advise?
Cayman 201, contact departure.
Through McDill, still eastbound.
Cayman 201, you have a good day, contact departure here.
Anybody down towards Howard Armenia area for spikes?
Southwest 9017, 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff
19 right, Southwest 9017.
Really dry.
Tower fucking 910, sir. Charlie's get you on the 19 left. Fucking 910, sir. Charlie, Tower 19 left. Clear to land, wind 1605. Clear to land 19 left for 910, sir. Charlie. Hotels 399, turn left at Sierra, contact guy.
Cutting around cars through Armenia now. Still eastbound Cypress.
See by the spikes yet.
He's got a line of traffic.
Yep.
All right, he's going to be cutting around traffic at Howard and northbound Howard. Northbound Howard from Cypress.
Clear lane 19 left, down with your sir. Roger 910, sir. Charlie, yes, sir. 19 left, clear to land.
Interstate.
Clear line 19 left for 910, sir. Charlie.
You're going to be coming up to like LaSalle Arch in that area.
No, he's already passed Arch.
Okay.
Southwest 9017, have a good day, contact departure, see you. Going to park.
Collides into the back of that big rig. And this might be it right here. Footbail. Now running westbound on the 91 freeway. And we're going to try and get around. There he is right there.
across all freeway lanes, jump in the center divider. Oh, into oncoming lanes. He is now slowed down significantly to about 65, 70 miles per hour right now, but still weaving in and out of heavy traffic right now on the right-hand shoulder. He has already clipped a couple of vehicles right now, and one of them may contain someone who was injured. So again, this originated in Bellflower, we believe, burglary suspect, and it has this pursuit has taken the sheriffs and CHP through a number of different communities. And I'm just going to pull out of the shot just slightly to see how many CHP, I see no CHP vehicles right now behind him. There are a couple of CHP motorcycles that are behind him. On the right-hand shoulder again. And now we're in the Paramount area, southbound on the 5, coming up on Paramount Boulevard. And so we've seen this pursuit change hands a couple of different times, from the sheriffs to CHP, and then it has transitioned from various CHP division to division. This is a reported burglary suspect or subject out of the Bellflower area, and that is where this pursuit began, roughly now probably about 30 to 45 minutes ago. This is a pursuit that has taken both the sheriffs and the CHP on a number of different freeways and traversed a number of different communities.
Passing Buford, I think he's going to try to get on, yeah, he's getting on 85 northbound, be advised. Alright, you did go 85 north? 85 northbound. I need the air, please. Pit maneuver, pit, northbound. He's getting back in it. He's trying to get back in it. Coming up to North Druid Hills. Coming in for another pit. I got a vehicle on the way 86 trying to set up for another pit. We're taking the exit for North Druid Hills. Exit, we're southbound North Druid Hills. 76, take him. I believe he's setting up for a pit. We're wrecked here in the middle of the road. Stand by. I can't see his hands.
Put your hands up! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up!
Y'all watch them. I'm gonna see if I can cut some of these out. Watch him, Jake. Watch him, Jake. I got him. Go ahead. Yeah. Here's a. Yeah, I got some leather gloves.
On the 405 and the 5 split, so near the Irvine Spectrum, it's for a time he was riding on the left shoulder at about 90 miles an hour. Looks like he's found some HOV lanes and just making his way southbound here on the 405 freeway. CHP, a number of units, at least 4 to 5 units directly behind him at this time. We have a LAPD air unit who is still overhead awaiting the CHP helicopter to take over as this continues through Orange County.
There were times, though, where you saw this van going, excess 90 plus, close to 100 miles per hour. So right now, staying at speeds around 80. But Rich, you said it looks like there's one person there behind the wheel. CHP putting some pressure on this person to hopefully pull over without further incident. But again, harder to do a pit maneuver, spike strip, all those kinds of things when you're following a pursuit on the freeway at high speeds.
The driver has gotten out of the vehicle and is running into lanes and through cars, as you can see there. We're not sure if the CHP is following on foot. If anybody, there's the CHP officer entering that parking lot, and we think the guy is running into this building. We're not sure what this is. This is a business of some sort. Do we have any information on what this is? You see officers running in. Christian Cordero joining me now for this.
It's very exciting, Giovanna. Yeah. Oh, it
looks like they got him.
Just detained him. Some kind of shopping center it appears to be, but you saw this driver weaving in and out of traffic in Canyon Country, driving on the opposite side of the road, going very fast around this lunchtime hour.
Best case scenario, because we certainly didn't want him entering whatever this business was with other people possibly inside.
Looks like it's a Big Lots.
Yeah, Big Lots. Lots of shoppers there in the middle of the day. So this pursuit suspect has been detained. Again, we don't know why the pursuit was initiated, but we do know it started in Palmdale with LA County Sheriffs and then the CHP jumping in to assist or to take over.
And you think about this area, if this is the right Big Lots that I have pulled up, there are
in Canyon Country.
Like so many of these suburban shopping centers, there are so many other shops around. So they take him back to a patrol car.
Well, it ended up being not too long a pursuit, but certainly very dangerous with the speeds that he was driving along the freeway and then on side streets there. But again, it has ended in Canyon Country. We believe this is Snapdragon Place in Canyon Country at the Big Lots there. And authorities swooped in just in time before this suspect ran into that Big Lots.
Yeah, it's not something to take for granted that nobody was injured in this pursuit, or so it appears at least, because given the erratic nature of this driver's, tendencies, driving across on the other side of the highway and other side of the streets. But as deputies now put him in the back of the patrol car, we can safely assume that this is
this matter has been wrapped up.